Good day, followers. This time around, we are going to learn how to print out our map. So to print out the map, you go to Project, then New Print Layout. Okay. So now we have this workspace. We are going to print out our map here. Here we can add the legend, the scale, the latitude and the longitude to the map here. So to do that, you see this, you can expand this one to fill your screen that's going for this scale 1:1. Now you have it here. Now we are going to add our map. So you add an item, add map. Just draw it around this place. You see that you have your map inside. So you have your map inside, and these are the functions, like the properties of the map. Whatever that you add it here, these are it. So we know in geological map or in a base map, you have a scale, you have a north arrow, you have a legend. So okay, so you are going to add our north arrow here. So you go to the same place, add item. Now here, add north arrow. Then you draw it around this place. Now you have your north arrow. You see, we have selected this one, and then here are some images of the north arrow. So let's add another one, like the legend. So add legend. We are adding our legend here. See, for this legend, there are a lot in it because the work that we are working on it, we have all these things here, and we don't want all of them here. So you come back, you come here, then you uncheck this auto update. Then we scroll down. Then we check only show item inside the length map here. Now you see our legend, it has changed. Previously, it was having all the things that we selected, the district, the towns, the roads. These ones are the ones that we have clipped. We have clipped inside our district. So these ones is just like the legend of the legend of the map that we are working on it. So just check it. And in creating of legend, the dots comes before the lines. So we have to rearrange it. So you select towns. No, let's select capitals. Then we send it up. Then we select towns. We send it up. You get it? Okay. So to give a title to the legend, you see there's nothing here. So to give a title, just title, then you type the legend there. Legend. Now we have our legend here. Now we have our legend here, our north arrow. Now it's left with the scale. So the scale, the same process, add item, add scale bar. So let's just bring it here. Now we have our scale, and the scale also, the properties, we have 8 properties here. If you want to change the scale, maybe this 0, 5 kilometers, then 10 kilometers. If you want to change it, you just increase it. Maybe let's take it 0.5 and then 1 kilometers here. So now we are set with everything. I think the scale of the map is okay. So now let's go and create, or let's go and add our latitudes and the longitudes. So to add the latitudes and the longitudes, we already have a map being selected. But let's not forget, you have to give our map a frame. You have to frame it. So you scroll down here you check the frame. Now you have the frame of it. So here, grids, then you add this, you highlight it, then you modify the grid. Here, see the interval, that's the interval between our x and then our y, that's the longitude and the latitude. So let's say we are going to use 0.02 for the x. So you change the grid type to frame and annotation only. Then the map unit, you maintain it. Your interval 0.02, I think. So you change to solid, you maintain the solid, then the y, the x you type in 0.25. Let's say we're going to get only 3 grid lines or maybe 2 grid lines. So the y2, let's check for the 0.25. 0.25. Yeah, you have 2 grid lines, 3 grid lines for the y. That's 1, 2, then 3 for the y. So when you are done, you just change from, you just scroll down, then the frames is on no frame, so we change to interior, then we increase the size of this interior. You say it's okay. So you check the draw coordinates. Now we have our coordinates here. Now let's change from decimals, then you change to degree. You change it to the one that you want, maybe degree minute, or you change it to decimal, like you maintain it, or you change it to degree minute aligned, like whatever that you want to change. You can also custom it. Then also, now let's use the decimal. So you show all on left. Now we can rotate it how, like you see, we have the top, and the top we can, you see, is in horizontal. You can maintain it as horizontal. You see it's as in horizontal for the top. Then yeah, you can maintain it as horizontal. You can change it to vertical ascending. You see, now it will go up there. To go up there, that's the vertical ascending. So let's change it back to the horizontal. Now we have our coordinate in it on it. Everything is checked, but you see, we don't want those lines to be in it, so we just go up. Then the frames, we have choose interior text, so we just go up, then change this solid to frame and annotation. Now we have this as this, then this, but you can change it to solid, so that maybe if one, yeah, you can change it to solid, then you are good with it. Now here is our map. You have your map. We have our map here. I think we should change the exterior. Let's change it to exterior. So we go back to grids, highlight it, we modify it, go down. Change to exterior. Now we have our map here. So we just have our map being there. We have our map here. We have our map here. We have our legend, our scale, our north arrow, our scale, our map that we are working on it. So to print this thing out, just go to, we can also stretch this thing. So to print this thing out, you go to layout, then save as template, export as image, that's PDF, export image as SVG, and then export image as PDF. Here you can export it as PDF, you can print it like here. Let's export it as image. So export as image. Now we save into the folder that I want to save the image in. Here you save it in our tutorials. Here, that's tutorial, but we don't want it in PNG, we want it in JPEG. And for the JPEG, we have it in two formats. We have the JPEG format and the JPG format. Now I want it in this format, JPEG, this one. So just save it. Save. Now we have saved our work. So to bring out the work that we have saved, we just go to our folder, tutorials. Now we have our picture here. We have our map here. You see, so this is the map that we have generated. Thank you all. This is our map that we just created. So we just close it. So this is how to print out image or to print out your map. Thank you for following today's session. Let's meet in our next video.